Question 10, a nice exam question looking at lots of different bits here. We start being told the first term is 30 and the sum to infinity is 240. So we've done this a few times already, haven't we? Whack that into the formula. So 1 minus r is 30 over 240, which is 1/8. And so r is equal to 7/8. For part B, you're asked to find the fourth and fifth terms. So the fourth term is AR cubed, and the fifth term is AR to the 4. And so we can work out what the difference between them is just by putting in the values and just tapping all of that into the calculator. I tapped that into the calculator and got 2.51. Another way of doing that, I suppose, would have been to actually take out the AR cubed as a factor and say that we've then got 1 minus r and then drop the values in as well. A different way, perfectly fine. Part C says find the sum of the first 4 terms. So the S4 formula, 1 minus r to the n all over 1 minus r. We know a is 30. We know r is 7/8 all over 1 minus 7/8. And tapping all of that in gives me 99.3. And for the last part, D, we want this sum formula here to equal or be bigger than 180. So we've got 30, 1 minus 7/8 to the power of n that we're trying to find out, all over 1 minus 7/8. And I want this to equal 180. So if I times this up here, so I'm going to times by 1/8. I'm also going to divide by 30, will give me 1 minus 7/8 to the power of n is equal to, and that works out to be 0.75. Rearranging that then gives me 7/8 to the power of n will equal 0.25. Can you still see that? And it's coming down a bit then. And so to find out what n is, we're going to do log base 7/8 of 0.25. And that gives me that n is 10.38. If we want to know the first n that goes over 180, then we're looking for n is 11, which you can just about see at the bottom.